Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes with our now level 32 Martial Arts Super Reflex Scrapper, Silver Phoenix. Since we're at level 32, some of our enhancements are getting ready to expire. Just the single origin ones. There was one here, there was one here, and there was one here. And so I got Invention Enhancements, level 35 ones, because you can do +3 in each of these. And then I added a level 35 Accuracy Enhancement, which gives us +36.7%. That's better than a level 25 by a little bit, but gives about a 36% chance to hit. And we're going to go in here and you'll get to see what Eagle's Claw is like. I can't use it a lot yet because we really need to put an endurance reducer on it, which we will do next level. My plan is next level to finish Thunderkick, or maybe do one, maybe even finish Lucky, but put one endurance reducer on Eagle's Claw. Maybe we'll put an endurance reducer on Thunderkick and put one in Lucky, and then at level 34 we'll finish Thunderkick, finish Lucky, and maybe add one more damage to Stormkick. And by the time we're at level like 37 or 8 or so, we should have a lot of our stuff slotted in the way we want. So now, defeat Mass Defense and his men. 3 hostages to save, and defuse the last bomb. So there's a bunch of bombs, and this is the freak show that are attacking this office. So there's some guys upstairs. We're going to go ahead and head up the stairway. These are just little yellow freaks, so no problem. So now we're going to see Eagle's Claw. Here it is, guys. Oh, that is awesome. And it does a stun. So if we look at the info on it, it does a 15% chance of, so it does a 3 magnitude stun, automatic, right? So the idea is here, this does a, Cobra Strike does a 75% chance of a 3 magnitude stun. They reversed this, because that used to be a 100% chance, and then Eagle's Claw used to be 75, but Eagle's Claw has a 100% chance, it looks like, of a stun. So this is a 3 magnitude stun. This is a 75% chance of a 3 magnitude stun. If you hit this and this together, that's 6 magnitude, and then Thunderkick has a 10% chance. So if all 3 of them trigger, you've got an 8 magnitude. Now if we look at my Practice Brawler, where is it here? Right? Practice Brawler has an 8 magnitude hold protection. So chaining these 3 together would be enough, almost enough, to overwhelm even Practice Brawler, which, as I've said before, is one of the best mez defenses in the game. So we can start overwhelming bosses, right? If we chain this, this, and this, and all 3 of them fire, it's only a 10% chance, but if all 3 of them fire, then we can stun a boss. Now what I can do, watch this, is stun this guy. Oh, it missed. Oh. I just wanted to show how cool it is. Alright. I have to go back to our sort of more normal routine here. Watch out. Don't want to get pounded too bad. There's more guys off in the distance. Alright, let's see if we can stun this guy. Bam! And he's running away. He did get stunned. Come here. Alright, so that was me just trying to show off. It didn't work. Is he gonna res? No. Alright. Yeah, we gotta be careful because there's a whole bunch of these guys all in the same area. So we probably should go upstairs first, because the downstairs guys are less likely to see us upstairs versus the upstairs guys seeing us. Let's try this again, see if we can stun this guy. Bam! Okay, so now he is stunned. woke up from that really fast. Alright, now that's going to take a lot of endurance, so we can't use it too much. But it's pretty darn cool power. And he's going to run away from me. So I'll just let him come back. Try stunning him again. Yep. And then kick him. And so this is where you can kind of chain those. Stun, kick, stun, knockback, stun, knockdown. And theoretically, you can make it so that they really almost can't hit you if you do it right and if you get lucky. See, like right there, we missed one, we didn't knock down the other one. Which is unfortunate. Now, I want to point out, these were not this good back at live, right? Like I said, Eagle's Claw, I think, only had a 75% chance to do the stun. I think it might not have been as strong of a magnitude. And so the whole idea was, people complained because they said, look, this isn't, these powers don't stack enough. And so they changed it so that your signature power does the highest chance of stunning. They gave some extra damage to Cobra Strike because it wasn't that useful the way it originally was. And so they made it so that you can actually do a pretty good job of mezzing people as a martial artist. Alright, we might want to do a pull here, because I see a bunch of guys in there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do with this guy is see if I can focus chi. Now see, the thing about focus chi is it doesn't double all your damage. It just doubles the damage, the base damage. Right? So the reason Eagle's Claw is so awesome is because the base damage of Eagle's Claw is 125. So you hit focus chi, it does 250 damage. Now if you look at Crane Kick, even fully enhanced, right? Crane Kick does 183, but the base damage of Crane Kick is about 95. So a fully enhanced focus chi on this is 95 plus 95 plus the 85 or so. So it will do like 260. So with focus chi running, Eagle's Claw without any enhancements does almost as much damage as Crane Kick with the enhancements, because it has a higher base. So there's Mass Def. Let's go in here and see if we can stun him. Keep him stunned. Knock him down, knock them all down. There we go. Bang. Alright. That takes him out. Alright. Some of these guys are going to res back up. Bam. I just love that move. Should stun him. Yep. Done. Found a clue. Now we just have one hostage to find. And what did the clue say? Clue says, after I rescued her from the freak show, Kimberly Kellerman told you, thank you so much, Silver Phoenix. It's so strange, but I think that these freaks were looking for me. I was scared until you came. So why were they looking for her is the question. Okay, there's another lieutenant. Let's see if we can stun him. Yeah. Right, and so that basically made it so that lieutenant couldn't do anything to me. Well, he couldn't do anything to me in his first round. Let's see if we can stun him again. Bam! And he's stunned again. Now we do a knockback. There we go. He hit me once. He got one swing at me in 2 shots. That is not bad. That's what we want, guys. We want to be mitigating that damage by mezzing, by knocking back. Right there. And then we're going to stun and do focus chi damage. There we go. Now these guys have about 25% resistance, it looks like. Let's see. 71. No, this is only about 10% resistance for him. The lieutenants have more. Come on. So we now have a really nice attack chain. We don't need brawl at all. I guess I'm going to take it off the tray. Just have one more hostage to save. Let's stun this guy. There we go. Look at that. He didn't even get a chance to do anything to me. That's what you want to do, right? And so the huge advantage of SRs, super reflexes, is when you're doing this to the point where they only get a couple of swings at you, well, their swings only have like a 25% chance, right? So if the two of these guys combined only got 4 swings at me, I was maybe hit once, right? And that's the beauty of being a defense-based scrapper. That once your attacks are in, and you're doing all this damage, you can pretty much keep them from doing anything to you by just pounding them. Stun. And that's it. He's not going to do any more in this battle. Right? He'll probably wake up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Alright. There's our last hostage. No lieutenants. Alright, so we'll just do a normal kind of attacking here. Let's stun him. Ah, missed. Hate missing that attack. Costs a lot of endurance. Alright. We freed her. I think they were looking for Kimberly. Yes, they were. And they're not going to res, so out we go. That was pretty darn cool, guys. I like that. Tech enhancement we can sell. And now we call up our contact, Philippa. And she says, "You make saving the day look easy, Silver Phoenix, but what I can't figure out is why the freaks were there in the first place. From the sound of things, they specifically targeted Mrs. Kellerman. In fact, it sounds like they were hired to go after her. I'm going to see if I can find out a bit more about what they were up to." Then the next element in this story arc, the next part, she says, "I did some checking after the freak show hit the Cray office. I still don't know why they were deliberately targeting Mrs. Kellerman, but I did find out that Mass Def, the leader of the raid, often works for a tank freak called Saiba the Damager." Saiba the Damager. I love the freak show. If the freak show had any motivation to attack the Cray, then Saiba should know about it. Get some answers from Saiba the Damager. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and select this task. And he is over here. I've been slowly trying to fill in this map to get it completely lit up, you know, from the light gray, dark gray to the light gray. I'm almost there. One of these days I need to just come in here and finish it up. Right, you can see that I've got most of it. I've got a little bit there and a little bit here. I'm not going to do that on screen. That's just super boring. Alright, so this is another Cray office, it looks like. Or maybe it's not a Cray office, it's just where Saiba the Damager is holed up, so it might be a rundown, like, ruined office. We'll see what happened. Yeah, it's ruined offices. The freaks don't live in nice places. So we need to arrest Saiba the Damager. My guess is the rest of the guys in here don't particularly matter much. Are you really by yourself? That's highly unusual. But okay. Look at that, 2 hits. Nobody in here. Is he gonna wake back up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I hear somebody. I feel like somebody's in the wall here. Or something. Oh, there, right there. Okay, that was probably the other part of the... This is probably this guy's partner. Look at that, he's sort of in the wall. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yep, you have to learn to count to 5 with these guys. Nice and slow, too. If you count too fast, you'll mess it up. You're not giving them long enough. I love that. What a nice move. That is so cool. Alright, another guy by himself. Okay. Let's try to stun. Knock down. Wow, no luck. But we critted, so that's always nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. He's not gonna stay up for long. Done. Okay. Man, we're doing really well now. We're getting close to being able to crank this up to +2, which would then give us a lot of +2s and +3s. We're mostly getting +2s and some +1s. Added +1. But before we do that, I need some more accuracy on a couple of my powers, because it's much harder to hit +2s and +3s. Right? We're getting +2s anyway. This is so weird. They're not moving. It's almost like they didn't spawn right. Very strange. Is that a patrol? I don't know. Just go kick their butts. Knock them down. We're doing so much damage now, especially with the Crank Kick being fully enhanced now to 3 damage. Look at that. Just a bunch of bodies. They did just like 10% of a damage bar to me. This, guys, we're getting there. In the next few levels, you're going to see how a scrapper really plays. The way I've been doing it up till now is really not aggressive enough. And I love scrappers for being such an aggressive archetype. And I've been much more cautious than I normally like to be with a scrapper. But you kind of have to be at the lower levels. And it was right around this point. I mean, I started becoming more aggressive after I got Dragon's Tail and started learning kind of what it could do. But it was at this point, like in the mid to late 30s, where I started getting much more aggressive and realizing just how much incredible fun a scrapper could be. And just how powerful you could feel when you're playing your scrapper. Okay, so we got 4 of these guys, that's no problem. Right, and ask yourself, back when I was like level 21, 22, first fighting the freaks, were 4 of these guys yellow, no problem? Or would I have been like, oh, this is going to be tough? It's just, bam, 2 hits, and he's gone. Focus Chi, we can use it in nearly every battle, every other battle, because it recharges so fast. There's Saiba, the Damager. I think I want to clean the rest of the room out because I don't want any of these guys getting involved in that fight. So we're going to take these guys out first. Make sure they don't stick their noses where I don't want them. Or in this case, stick their energy powers where I don't want them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna rest here just because this guy's a tank. He's probably gonna regen. He's got a huge amount of smashing resistance, and he's a level above me. So I just want to make sure that I have full endurance. I mean, we have these things too, but I don't want to have to use every single one just to fight this guy. 1, 2, 3, and he's gone. And now it's time for Saiba. Let's see, can we stun this guy? Probably not. Look at that. Yes, with 2 together, we stunned him. 6 magnitude got him, baby. That's awesome. Let's use 1 luck. And the reason we need that, in particular against these guys, is because those attacks, like that, where he slams his fist, that's like a thunderclap. That's an AoE. There we go. And of course he did dull pain. That means he can't use it when he reses. Right, they can only use it once. Got him. Now is he gonna res? 1, 2, yep. Alright, here we go. Look at that, we stunned him again. That's what I'm talking about. And now knocked him back. And so think about that. That's a lot of damage he can't do because we've been stunning him and knocking him back. So my endurance bar is down, but look where my health bar is fighting a red Freak Show tank. And let's finish him with Eagle's Claw. There we go. Beautiful. That's how I like to do it. And so we defeated Saiba the Damager. I think this is where we'll leave it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and turn this mission into the Contact. And we'll take a look at the clues. Right? Saiba talks. We didn't have anything against that Kellerman chick. We were just doing a job. We were paid to kill her, and then rampage in the place and make it look like nothing special. We were supposed to meet the guy who hired us to get the rest of the money, but we didn't know why he wanted her dead. So, somebody wanted to kill Mrs. Kellerman. We're going to have to figure out who. We'll do that next time, guys. I'm going to actually go finish up the map on this on my own, and see you next time in City of Heroes.